So, you bought a Brother domestic sewing machine, but you're not quite sure how to thread it. Well, stick around because in this video, I'm gonna demonstrate how it's done. What's up, beautiful people? I'm the Quaint Boss, and on this episode of the Quaint Pursuit, I'm gonna show you how to thread a Brother BM2800 domestic sewing machine. If you don't have this exact model, this video will still be helpful because most Brother machines tend to have a similar threading system. If you're not quite sure whether you should be using a domestic or an industrial sewing machine, then you should watch my video titled "Which Sewing Machine Should You Get?" It's gonna be in the description box down below and it's gonna be in the cards up top, so check out that video. But if you're already convinced and you know exactly which sewing machine is perfect for you, then let's get into threading this beautiful baby right here. A key thing to note is that when you're sewing, you will be working with a top thread and a bottom thread. The top thread is the thread that comes through the needle itself, and the bottom thread is what comes from the bobbin that's below the presser foot. So what I'm gonna do is show you how to fill the bobbin, how to put the bobbin into the bobbin case, how to thread the actual needle, and then how to get the bottom thread and the top thread to come out together. This is the thread holder. So you're gonna put it on the back thread stand. Then you're gonna put the bobbin on the bobbin winder. You're gonna place the thread on the thread holder and make sure that the thread is coming from the back, not from the front, from the back. And then you're gonna pass the thread through the hook, then around that tension disc that's shaped like a circle. Then you're gonna place the thread through the hole on the top of your bobbin, and you're going to pull out at least 4 inches. Put it back on the bobbin holder, and then you're gonna shift it to the right so it makes a clicking sound. Alright, so that's the hook that I was referring to, and that's the circle-shaped tension disc. So make sure that's what you do. Put the thread through the hole on the bobbin and pull it through at least 4 inches. So I'm going over this because I really want you guys to get it clearly. Yeah. Make sure it clicks to the right. Yeah. Then you're going to turn the machine on and press the foot pedal so the bobbin can fill up. You can cut off that little tail right there and just fill the bobbin. What's gonna happen is that when it gets full, it's gonna jam against the thing that's to the side and it won't fill up that quickly anymore. So you can see it's slowing down here. So that's when you can take it off. Just cut that thread. Remove the bobbin cover from the throat plate, and that right there is the bobbin case. You're gonna make sure that you hold your bobbin so that the thread is coming from the back, and you're gonna put it into the bobbin case, and there's a hook right there, there's a little groove right there. You're going to pass the thread through the groove to the left and then through another groove right there where there's a knife. So that's the groove that I was talking about. Yeah. Then you're gonna put the bobbin cover back, snap it into place, and now we're gonna thread the needle. First of all, you're gonna put the thread holder on the front thread stand. Then you're gonna place the thread spool on the top of the thread holder. Make sure that the thread is coming from the back. Pass it through that same tension hook, then down that groove, then up, and there's a hook in there that you have to make sure that the thread goes over, and then you're gonna place the thread behind the bar at the top of the needle. Then you're going to take the end of the thread and pull it through the needle from front to back. So that's the bar I was talking about. Make sure the thread comes behind that and thread the needle from front to back. Move the balance wheel forward so that the top thread can collect the bottom thread. So it will start coming up on its own. You'll just pull that out. I'm setting my tension to 4, my stitch width to 3, and my stitch length to 3 as well. You're going to place the fabric under the presser foot, lower it, and start stitching. To release the fabric, raise the presser foot and move the balance wheel forward, release your fabric, and cut the thread. Turn the stitch type dial to 2, the stitch width to about 4, the stitch length to 4 as well, and stitch. That will give you this type of zigzag stitch. Pretty cool, isn't it? One thing to note about this sewing machine, or any domestic sewing machine for that matter, is that when your bobbin runs out, you will have to unthread your needle, fill the bobbin, then rethread the needle and start sewing again. If this is something that you find annoying or inconvenient, then what I suggest is to actually fill up a number of bobbins before actually getting started with your sewing project. Or you could opt for getting an industrial sewing machine. That way, your bobbin can fill while you are sewing. I really hope that this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the description box down below. But if you don't and you really found it helpful, then give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend, and don't forget to subscribe to the Quaint Pursuit. Smash the hell out of the subscribe button, okay? Because every single week, I post DIY sewing and pattern making videos. Feel free to check out my sewing playlist in the description down below to see all the sewing videos that I've posted so far. I have a video on how to sew an off-the-shoulder top just like this. I also have a video on how to make a high-waisted shorts, how to make a spaghetti strap top, as well as how to revamp a basic folding chair just like the one I'm sitting in right now. So if that sounds enticing to you, then check out my sewing playlist down below. And I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.